She does? What? At the age of 94? Hi guys, good day and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back again with another very interesting video. This one is titled 10 Reasons Why Queen Elizabeth is a Badass.
Okay.
I came across and I was like, okay, let's find out. We don't want to waste much of your time, so let's just dive right into the video.
Why doesn't the Queen need a passport or driver's license? Can she really shoot a gun in real life? And does Her Majesty really drink up to 4 cocktails every day? Hi, I'm Joy and...
Every single day.
Is that possible?
Oh my god.
I'm still
alive.
Queen Elizabeth II is 94 now, and there's no doubt that she's the longest reigning monarch in the world. We have a theory about what's helped her stay healthy and clear-headed all this time. It's her self-irony. A couple of years ago, when Northern Ireland's Deputy First Minister Martin McGuinness asked the Queen if she was well, Her Majesty didn't hesitate to answer.
Thank you very much. I'm still alive.
Because when you're over 90 years old, you learn to appreciate the basic things. Another example of Her Majesty showing irony about her age happened in Malta. During the Commonwealth
and she's
Summit,
still
Prime
able
Minister
to
Justin
walk
Trudeau
properly.
delivered a toast to the Queen, honouring her more than 60 years on the throne. And Her Majesty's answer was simply amazing.
That's a very long time.
Mr. Prime Minister of Canada, for making me feel so old.
But the truth is, she's just fine in her advanced years. She's still really active. And she does things other people her age might not still be able to do. Like... Number 9. Drive her car and ride a horse.
Oh, she does? What? At the age of 94?
Driving her Range Rover at the Royal Windsor Horse Show. What? Unfortunately, we don't have a video of her latest drive, but this photo looks very convincing. Or this one, when she drove with her Corgis recently. Pretty cool, huh? The story about how exactly she learned to drive a car is pretty impressive, and we'll get back to it soon, so stay tuned.
She's driving at 94.
At 94. Doesn't even need a license to drive.
That is just impressive.
Any ideas why? Oh, it's simple. Because all the driver's licenses in the UK are issued in the Queen's name. So it's really unnecessary for Her Majesty to have a license, or even a passport.
Exactly.
Yep, the Queen doesn't have one because she herself is a living passport. And even more impressive, Her Majesty is actually still ride a horse.
She even rides the horse.
The monarch was spotted on a ride at Windsor Castle. Cause what else can you do in isolation, right? Her Majesty's love of horses goes way back to her childhood. And there's only one animal that the Queen loves more. Number 8. Her Majesty's Corgi Army.
She packs her dogs around like this.
Corgis. But do you know how many dogs she's owned? 5? 10? 20? Nope, and nope. How about more than 30? Yes, during her long and intense reign, the Queen has taken care of dozens of the adorable dogs. According to Vanity Fair, the Queen got her first ever Corgi at the age of 7. And since then, she fell in love with the species. The Queen walks her army every day. She takes them everywhere with her, even on flights. She also organized a special royal diet for them with their personal chef. She's bought them tons of individual Christmas stockings with treats to pamper them with, and no one is allowed to forbid the dogs from doing anything. Exactly, anything. As the author Brian Hoey, who visited his book,
that sounds fun.
The dogs were not fully house-trained. So a supply of soda water and blotting paper is kept at hand just in case of any little accidents. The royal family, the royal rules for the dogs.
She keeps the dogs during meetings
the first
too?
monarch to send an email. Well, that's a pretty badass achievement. The Queen sent her very first email back in 1976. Isn't that mind-blowing? Most people didn't even know the internet existed back in those days, while Her Majesty operated it from an army base. If this doesn't impress you, what about this next fact? Even before sending her first email, the Queen sent a message to the moon. It was a message of goodwill during the Apollo 11 landing. The astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin took a silicon disc to the moon that contained messages from various world leaders. The Telegraph recalls the 2 sentences that the monarch wrote. On behalf of the British people, I salute the skill and courage which have brought men to the moon. May this endeavour increase the knowledge and well-being of mankind. Will the Queen send her message to Mars in the near future? We'll see. Number 6, the photo-bombed selfie. Riding cars and horses and sending a message to the moon is indeed impressive. But do you know what can be even more badass? Being modern and ready to photobomb random selfies. During the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, the Queen didn't hesitate to surprise the women's hockey team.
Oh my god.
She noticed them taking a selfie and she just got in the shot. 'Cause why not? The Queen photobombed our selfie. Taylor on Twitter. Personally, to me, this photo is both cool and creepy at the same time, because it gives you the feeling that Her Majesty is always watching you. Am I the only one here? Number 5. Her
Majesty is always watching.
Years ago, there was a weird accidental rumor spread about business inside an independent. Listen, it's hilarious. According to these sources, Her Majesty starts her day with a gin cocktail. During lunch, she continues with wine, and she ends the day with a dry martini and a glass of champagne, which makes 4 cocktails in total every day. Despite the fact that the Queen enjoys a drink, her routine was
exactly, that's a lot of alcohol.
This is what the former royal chef Darren McGrady tried to clarify in his later interview to CNN. She'd be pickled if she drank that much. All I said was that she likes a gin and Dubonnet. That's her favorite drink. The chef blamed the misunderstanding on his accent and a very bad phone connection. Can we trust this man? Or does Her Majesty indeed have a Churchill-style habit of drinking? You decide. Number 4, James Bond cameo.
Good evening, Mr. Bond. Good evening, Your Majesty.
Especially for the London Olympic ceremony, Her Majesty agreed to film a hilarious sketch with Daniel Craig as James Bond, and with her corgis, of course. In this sketch, the Queen and Bond flying over the London Arena.
Oh my god.
And the parachute straight into the stadium.
Wow! Oh, my goodness,
that is so cool.
That's James Bond's epic theme song for this, and you get the perfect badass arrival at the London Arena. Of course,
she's indeed a badass.
Jump.
Exactly.
Because what? She could have actually done that jump.
Oh.
Number 4, she knows how to shoot a gun. Seriously.
Oh my god. She knows how to
It was taken during a royal visit to Surrey's National Shooting Centre, when Her Majesty couldn't resist and fired this massive battle rifle. I know what you're thinking. It was all for show. Just take a look at this officer's face. He's smiling like he doesn't believe the Queen can actually shoot a gun. But the truth is, Her Majesty learned to handle firearms way back in her childhood. It's been said in the Channel 4 documentary that Winston Churchill sent King George VI his Tommy gun as a gift. Young Elizabeth was only 14 at the time, but she was so excited about the Tommy gun that she asked her father if she could practice shooting, and he totally approved. So, next time you're doubting Her Majesty's temper, think twice. I wonder if she needs permission to carry a gun, or does it work the same as with a passport and driver's license? Or maybe the gun in the Queen's hands is permission itself. Number 2, alone against an intruder. Imagine the Queen sleeping peacefully in her gorgeous chamber in Buckingham Palace, when all of a sudden a strange man walks into her room. His hand was bleeding and his look was far from decent. This was the real tense situation that took place in 1982, and luckily Queen Elizabeth was bold enough to deal with it all by herself. At least for 10 minutes. The Queen quickly realized that it would take some time before anyone would come to the chamber and help her, so she started to chat with the intruder in order to play for some time. They talked about multiple things, about the intruder's family life, his 4 kids, his personal problems.
That's really smart.
Finally, help arrived and the man was arrested. Soon after, it became clear that he'd broken into the palace twice. The first time, he secretly drank from Prince Charles's white wine bottle and left the palace unseen. It was confirmed that the intruder had a mental disorder, and he was placed in a psychiatric hospital. Now, this next point is so bad that to make number 1 on our list.
That's
you walked into someone's house
and drank and you ran away.
Why?
Did you know this?
Oh my god, is this true?
Queen, or should I say the then princess?
Oh my god.
The Women's Auxiliary Territorial Service. Yes, young Elizabeth served as an ambulance driver and a mechanic in World War II. And that's where she learned how to drive so well. Another interesting thing is that her father, who was the King of the United Kingdom at the time, was strictly against his heir joining the armed forces. But after months of Elizabeth's begging, the king couldn't resist. Because she wanted to help her people and her country, even when she was a teen.
Oh my God.
This fact makes Queen Elizabeth the only female
what
member
a
of the
brave
royal
queen.
family to have served in the armed forces. And
Such a
the only
legend.
living head of state who served in World War II. If you're still not surprised about how incredible Her Majesty is,
God.
yeah. Check out our
This
other
literally
videos
made
on
me
the
so
Queen and
happy.
the royal family.
Wow.
She was really
Thanks
an
for
amazing
watching
person.
and stay
Really.
awesome.
Wow. This literally gave me chills.
It did.
The fact that she actually served during the World War II, I didn't even know about this until now.
That was impressive.
The highlights, yeah.
Exactly. I was like, what a princess.
Yes, I mean she's supposed to be protected. They're
Exactly.
supposed to like shield her and just keep her somewhere. But for her bravery, for her to come out and fight.
Exactly. Wow, that was just really, really impressive.
Honestly, this is a beautiful one. She was indeed a badass.
She was.
What do you think?
No, I love her bravery. I love her dedication. I just love how committed she was in serving the United States and everything. She was just amazing.
The United Kingdom, actually.
So she was just amazing.
I'm literally short of words, and I affirm she was indeed a badass.
She was.
Then I was actually scared when they said she flew out from an helicopter, but probably not her.
No,
and also being so strong at the age of 90 plus, like how did she do it? She was so. Imagine driving at that age, and she looked really healthy. She was walking without sticks or anything.
Nothing. It was just
Queen Elizabeth.
definitely.
Yeah, this was beautiful. Thank you all so much for watching it with us. What do you think? Please do leave your comments below. Would love to read from you. And also please do also hit the subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, it will go a long way. Give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed that reaction. Share it with your friends and loved ones. That's one way you can support the channel. Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay safe out there.
And we'll see you all in our next video. Bye.